subscribers, it's me back again, and today it's time for the PS4 collection. I just want to show you everything I've got. So this is all the physical stuff, at least. First up, we have the Crew 1. So I think this is one of the first ones I got with the console, and this is why I kind of wanted a PS4 in the first place, because I thought, wow, this massive map. But to be honest with you, like, I got my PS4 at the end of 2015, and I haven't played this in like over 7 years because I don't know. I've always thought about going back to it, but it's still like a massive map though, so it's got that going for it, and that's why, yeah, pretty good. Of course, we have the classic GTA 5, obviously the enhanced edition or whatever it is. Yeah, I think this is a great game, especially this experience on the PS4, and I don't know what the PS5 is like, but it's probably not even much more of a improvement over this game. But I still think it's one of the best, especially open world action experiences that you can ever have. I think, and I've made plenty of videos on this, and like I owe a lot of memories to this. So next up's we've got Just Cause 3, and I'm not a fan of this one, I'm afraid. And I haven't played this one since it came out either, like early 2016 or late 2015 even. I just didn't enjoy, like, I felt it was more constricted than Just Cause 2, which I actually like really like, but I mean, like, I'm not a big one for, like, when a franchise gets more and more games and that and stuff, and they don't like just make it how I would want it. But I had fun for the few hours I played of it, I guess. But so, and I don't know why I have this. I haven't even popped this in. If I'm being truthfully honest with you, Just Cause 4. Should I play it? Maybe one day, but I can't be bothered with it as of yet. We have Crash Bandicoot 4. A good game, I haven't 100%ed it or 106%ed it or anything like that, but I enjoyed the time I had with it, going through the campaign and that. I thought it was pretty neat, but it was just a bit too much, like I was stressing out, and I just couldn't be bothered with doing the whole thing. Like, there was too many boxes that was out of place, and I got the trophy for like getting half of all the gems, so, and then I just thought, nah, I'm pretty much done with this game, so. But for what it was, like, I thought it was a good addition, unlike, the Titans stuff where they went all badass and stuff. But, Crash 4. Obviously, I've got this, the Insane Trilogy. Not a bad remake, but I prefer playing the original games. But, it's not bad. It's pretty faithful and stuff, but it's just some of the physics is a bit annoying. But all in all, like, the addition of, like, time trials I don't think was the best idea, even though I got the platinum for Crash 2, but because the levels inherently weren't meant to be, sped run in the way they were. Like Crash 1's levels were, you had to be patient. It was like that kind of game where you just had to take your time, jump, be careful. It was hard enough, like getting all the gems without dying in that. But still, glad this happened. Nitro Fueled, CTR Nitro Fueled, but. Yeah, I love this. This is one of my favourite remakes on the PS4, that's for sure. I think, like, with this one, it's really, like, fast. It's one of the best, if not the best, kart racer of all time, if you ask me, And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Sony fanboy or anything. I'm not. No. I'm not a big thing of fanboys or anything, or fangirls and all of that stuff. But really, I just think, I want to play it again at some point as well. Maybe I've done a walkthrough of it, but, I mean, I just did it because I was bored. It's not like anyone watches walkthroughs anyway. Only if they want to know something or anything, but, I think, yeah, I absolutely adore this. It's a perfect remaster. And I think, like, I prefer it over the original, like, experience, but, it's just so fast. There's so much content. It's unbelievable how much customization options there is. Like, it's incredible, So Nitro Fueled. There's a few games that I've never like popped into my PS4, and this is another one. I just haven't found the desire to pop this in yet. Like I was never a fan of well, because I never played them, of Banjo Kazooie and that. Because I never had an N64 or anything. But someday I will. But I've heard it's not the best experience. But feel free to like correct me on that. But hopefully one day I'll try it. Another great remaster, let me tell you. The Spyro Reignited trilogy, of the first 3 games. And I think this is an amazing like remaster. It's one of the best. I think Nitro Fueled edges it just a bit, but this is the close to perfection as we could have gotten from a remaster of the Spyro, the original trilogy in that. I thought, yeah, this is amazing. When it came out, I thought to myself, this is what, Crash Insane could have strived to be, but, we got what we got, and that's basically it, so it's no big deal, no biggie, but, definitely a must-have. Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. I never got far in this, and I don't really like it compared to the spoilers. Another game that's coming up soon. I mean, I got Finn, like a little minifigure, but I don't know where it is anymore. But I got past that first Endor like sequence, and I just thought, nah, I can't be like asked with this. So I just thought, nah, I've never beaten it or anything. I just couldn't be. It's just bored me. So I'm sorry. Got Minecraft. What more can you say? Just build a house, build this, build that, explore. I'm not like a big Minecraft guy, but And another solid remaster, but it's not really a remaster per se, because it's not like a full it's not the whole Ratchet 1 experience. It's more like its own thing, if you ask me, and I think it's a good game, a brilliant game, Yeah, the gameplay's a bit, I don't know, like it's just me, but it's a bit off compared to like the predecessors and that. But I think it's a great must-have experience. I think it's a blast. So it's got most of the stuff you would want from Ratchet. You got like the ship stuff. You got like your like hunting for treasure kind of stuff. Like the brains and stuff, and you have all of those staples. But I haven't played Rift Apart yet, as I've said previously on my channel. So I'll get to that hopefully soon. Sonic Forces. Yeah, well, make your own character. I don't see the point, and it's not my favorite. That's for sure. The campaign's short. It feels like Sonic Generations, but like they kind of like blended in that like the like the classic and the modern, and it just feels strange, like a strange mix of different like games. If you ask me, like Sonic, it tries to be Sonic Generations, but it's really not, So, Infamous Second Son, I've not played much of, to be honest. I just couldn't be bothered with it, really. It's one of the first games that came out in the console as well, so. This beauty, Spider-Man 1, for the PS4. It's an amazing experience, yep. Insomniac totally nailed it with this, I think. And I think, like, the combat's great. Just flinging yourself through the city is great. All of that stuff is just top notch. It's a great. You feel like Spider-Man. Like you definitely do. I might get the second one. I'm not sure, but must have. Klonoa Fantasy Reverie series, which is like a remake of like the 2 Klonoa games. Klonoa was PS1, Klonoa 2 was PS2, and yeah, I mean, great. Klonoa 2 is like that's my favorite of the bunch of the 2. Yeah. But the one's done good as well. Like I remember playing through the PS1 version on PSN Classics or whatever it was, and I thought, yeah, this is a faithful remake of that, even though it's been years since I actually played it. But like Klonoa 2, like I just adore. It's charming. It's so much fun. So Rocket League, yeah. Saints Row 4, yeah. I've not even popped this in either, like what's the point? Like Saints Row 3, I mean, it was alright, but I mean, this I just cannot be bothered with. I own it, but that's as far as that's all I can say. Tearaway Unfolded. Charming. It's by the same people that made Little Big Planet, and creativity is great, and it's a nice little adventure. It's charming. Like, that's the best word to sum it up, charming. And I think I did a walkthrough of this as well, when I played through it, so it really is. I just love it. So, Charted Collection. I think I got this with the PS4. Yeah, when I got it. So yeah. Pac-Man World Repack. Another good. Sorry about the glare, by the way. It's resting on the computer. This thing. I mean, this is a great remake of the original, and it's a good remake because of the second boss or whatever it is. It was like nearly impossible in the PS1 version, and I remember playing the PS1 version because I have it, and I just couldn't get past it. I just couldn't be bothered, so I put it down. And until this came out last year, and I just thought, yeah, it was amazing. Like, you know, it was a good run through. You know, so yeah. The better Lego Star Wars game in PS4, the Skywalker Saga. I mean, yeah, the whole like Star Wars mythos, so much content, so much characters, so much levels, so much planets you can explore, so much ships you can buy, and you can kind of like role play as well. It's neat, you know. Even though like finding all those like bricks and that can get a little bit tedious time again, because there's like over 1,000 of them. But definitely I do like it, you know. So I have Sonic Frontiers. Yeah, this is amazing. Like, this is probably my favorite Sonic game now. You know, I mean, it's just incredible. Like, they totally nailed the open world aspect, and like Sonic can be open world and it can be fun. It's not like the worlds are mysterious. I love exploring them. They're not like boring and void of anything. You know, like the combat system works great. Yeah, I dig this like a lot. You know, enjoyed it, and who knows what else they're going to do with Sonic in the future? Who knows? Remember, like 10 years ago, we got Lost World, which I never played, but you know, there's so much possibility. So I've also got like some digital games. I'm just going to mention the PS4 games, PS4, that are meant to be PS4 games. So I've got GTA Definitive Edition. You know, like the remasters or remakes of 3, Vice City, San Andreas, and I thought they were okay. I think like 3 and Vice City were pretty good, but San Andreas had weird graphical issues and it just didn't feel the same. All in all, it was a alright experience, you know. And something else is also Knack 1. Like, I played through that and I thought it was alright, you know, just a beat 'em up. It was one of the first games as well if not, you know, it was like one of the first PS4 games that came out, and it's not a bad experience, you know. I thought, like, I put it off for many years, but then when I tried it, it was like, yeah, this is pretty fun, you know. So I recommend that as well. So I also have Hat in Time as well. So, and there's Celeste 2 as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. This is my just PS4 collection. Like, I did my 3DS collection last year, and now you get the PS4 collection. So later, everyone.